everyone. This will be the reading for April 14th through the 20th of 2014. So let me go ahead and show you what I've got out today. As always, right here I have a white tea light candle to represent spirit in my beautiful Buddha tea light holder here. I got this particular tea light holder as a way to kind of bring peace to the reading, to any reading that I do. Selenite to attract all kinds of positive energies, black tourmaline to deflect negative energies, amethyst for psychism and clairvoyance. I have a turquoise here to represent spirit or the divine. Next to that I have a beautiful fire agate. This crystal, based on my experience with it, it's kind of like the spark of life. It can restore passion, like your passion for living, for your life purpose, which may involve relationships, may involve your career, just your general passion for life. And I feel like a lot of people this year are really needing that particular energy. So that's why I included it in this reading. Next to it, I have a beautiful gold tiger's eye, which is used for courage and strength. And next to it, I have my beautiful rainbow fluorite, which is used for balancing energies. And then my beautiful clear quartz crystal here, which is used for clarity. And over here I have a stick of myrrh incense burning. And myrrh is used for drawing in spiritual energy, for drawing in spirit, for doing any kind of spiritual work. The key word that I always think of with myrrh is just spirituality. But there are so many different facets to spirituality that it's really hard to just start naming them off. But myrrh is a really good one to use for spirituality in general. And the deck that I have chosen for today is the Spirit of the Wheel Meditation deck by, I know I'm going to mispronounce this, by Linda Iwashina, and the artwork is done by Jody Bergsma. And I absolutely love this deck. The artwork is really beautiful. It's another one that's based on Native American culture and spirituality. There's actually a set of cards in this deck that is based on the calendar months, as they are called by, I forget which tribe it is, but so with all of that, I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful deck. So let's go ahead and get started. For the beginning of the week, we have introspection, spirit path of the West, new perspective, retreat, and unity. The West direction on the medicine wheel is the place of spirit, is the place of bear, and bear kind of is the teacher for going inside, doing a little bit of soul searching, maybe finding some new perspectives on your life situations, about your career, about your relationships, about your own spirituality, things like that. And when I think about bear, I think about the Hermit card from traditional tarot, which is all about introspection. It's going into solitude, even for just a couple of hours, and just kind of delving into your own spirit and just kind of dealing with some things that you probably have been putting off, and start the healing process. And I know that it can be really difficult to look at things in a different way than you have been looking at them, but that's one of the facets of bear medicine, or in this case, the West direction on the medicine wheel. It is the place of emotion and kind of finding that healing in in the emotional realm. So for the middle of the week, we have medicine wheel, oneness, inner growth, and contemplation. So the medicine wheel is, in essence, the wheel of life. It's the different cycles that we go through, birth, childhood, adolescence, adulthood, back into the spirit realm, and then, being reborn. It's kind of that cycle that we go through, but it also represents the cycles that we go through spiritually, like throughout our life. And it represents like the seasons, things like that. And so the medicine wheel, we've got the east direction, south, west, and north directions. And we've already been through the west direction, which is the place of bear. Okay? And when we go up north, that is the place of the elder, of the crone, of the wise man, and from there, we go back into the realm of spirit and are reborn. And having this show up, this oneness and growth, it is very, 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 very important to do a little bit of this, even if it's only for a couple of hours. Sit and journal, meditate, do whatever it is that you do to self-reflect, whether it be in the realm of emotion for you, or the realm of the spirit, or the realm of the mind, wherever it is that you need growth and healing and kind of need to take a different approach. Now is this upcoming week is the time to set aside, even if it's just a couple of hours, and do that. Put that work in. Like I said, you can journal it out, or you can just straight up meditate. And you don't, I don't know how I want to put this. It has been my experience that everyone meditates differently. So if you decide that that's what you want to do, you don't have to follow the meditation regimen or routine that other people follow. Me, I meditate when I put on some music and have a cup of tea with me. I just sit there and I sip and I listen and I think. A lot of my meditation is done through my mental processes. I pay attention to the thoughts that pop into my head. That is my intuition kind of picking up on whatever spirit wants to tell me. But I know a lot of people are more comfortable meditating like in the bath, or actually sitting down and changing their breathing. They're more comfortable in silence, surrounding themselves with crystals or burning a certain kind of incense. Everybody does it differently. So you don't have to follow the specific routine that somebody else follows. Just find whatever works best for you. And meditation may not even be the route for you. Journaling may be the route for you. Or drawing, or just writing, singing, dancing, whatever gets you into that state where you can hear spirit. That's the point that we want to get to, and where you can hear your own spirit picking up on the messages that are meant for you. And it can change the messages you may get. They may change your perspective on certain situations in your life, which is what we're trying to heal this week, starting probably with the place of emotion. So for the end of the week, we have Frog's Return Moon, building dreams, determination, and cooperation. I think this is a beautiful way to finish this week off, because Frog is kind of the totem of cleanliness, or cleansing, rather. Frogs don't shed their skin like snakes do, but they do travel between land and water. And when they go down into the water and come back up, sorry, I just bumped the table, they are effectively cleansing themselves of whatever dirt and grime and plant residue, debris, whatever, has been stuck to them. And so I think the message for this week, because we're doing a lot of introspection and a lot of, thinking things through, that in doing so, we are effectively cleansing ourselves of whatever energies or emotions or thoughts that have just been sticking to us, basically. Those negative thoughts that we all have from time to time, we need to cleanse those from our spirits, from our minds, and from our hearts. Also, pay very close attention to your personal hygiene this week, because I have a feeling there's a lot of summer colds going around right now, a lot of different allergies, and sometimes it's very hard to tell the difference between an allergy and a summer cold because they have the same symptoms. So just pay very close attention to your personal hygiene. Make sure that your hands are clean, your fingernails especially, because that's where all of the germs tend to accumulate on our hands. Make sure that you're, keeping your mouth clean, that you're brushing your teeth after every meal if possible. Just pay attention and be careful about the germs this week, because if you heal the inside but you're not paying attention to the outside, you're going to get sick and end up losing some time from your job or from your relationship or whatever is most important to you. And the point of this is not to interrupt the flow of your life, but to make it better, to make your life run smoother, to kind of unmuddle your mind and just make things easier and smoother and a little bit more peaceful for you. I have seen a lot of different definitions for peace, but my favorite definition is that peace is being able to remain calm and centered even in the wake of chaos. And so I think this week that is what we are working on. It is kind of that we start from the inside and work out. We heal and grow and find peace inside and watch it manifest outside. But like I said, be careful not to let yourself get sick, because that'll take more time and more energy and more effort on your part, which none of us want. So that is the reading for this week, and I really hope that it helps, and I will see you all next week.